Okay, we were having a little technical difficulties. Hopefully, y'all are back, man. Oh man, this is crazy. Somewhere along the lines, there's a little something that goes a little crazy. So hopefully, y'all are still with me as I get this all together. Everything works particularly fine until it's time to go live, and then it just goes crazy. Let's go ahead and switch all over, man. But I hope y'all are seeing this little thing that you're looking at right now. The new single is out, Just Flows, featuring R, VCHL Music, and my homie Selah. A very special song for all the couples. And we made this thing just for that. I hope you will go and check it out. It's definitely worth your time. If you're a couple and you feel like it just flows, then you or who should be getting this song and checking it out on all streaming platforms. What up, PayPal? What is the deal? I was trying to do this thing, man, and for some odd reason, everything was going crazy. So I don't know, man. Whatever it was, I don't know. But I ain't gonna hold y'all long because I'm always saying that because I have stuff I gotta do, but I don't want to take y'all too fast either. So I'm gonna give y'all a little time to come on here, and I'm gonna get all this all set up. Man, I hope y'all have been. It's been a couple weeks, man. I know it's been a couple weeks, and I know, man, people been hitting me up asking where I've been. I know. It's been just crazy, but I am here today, and we're going to definitely address some things today. I want to address some things today, y'all. So if you don't mind, I hope that you would check it out. And I'm still just trying to get everything set up. I want everything to go smooth, man. And seem like it's a little glitchy here. So can y'all see my hand? Yeah, it might be just a little behind here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we rolling. All right, man. What is the deal? Let's see who's in here, man. Who jumped on? Who's on right now? Who is it? Whoever you are, wave your hand or say hey or something, man. I just want to make sure my people are here. I be sending this stuff out early, but I don't know if it sends it out like it's supposed to. I advertise it on my social media platforms, but I don't know if YouTube is sending this out to the emails and the people that are subscribed. YouTube has been doing a lot of changes so far. So so I have been like, okay, all right, cool. Just anybody on, man, say what's up to your boy, man. Just say what's up to your boy. I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and we're gonna get this thing rolling. I just want to make sure everything is good. As I get going here, I think that is good there, and all right, so let's go ahead and get going. I don't know who's on, but I will see you when you come on, so it's all good. We're going to go ahead and get started. I was hoping this thing would, like I said before, I was hoping it was going to send it out to everybody to give y'all time because I tried to send it out at like 7:30, but I don't know if it's sent it or not. So either way, we're going to move on, and you'll catch it in the replay. And like I said again, I'll see you when you jump on. But we're already 4 minutes in, and I need to get going because I don't want this for the replay to be so long. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about today, man, So I have people that always hit me up in the comments, or they're, a lot of people that look at arcade and they say, "Oh man, arcade is just, so what you're doing is just hitting a button that plays a loop." And people have this thing about loops. They have this whatever about loops, but I'm here to tell you today that arcade is not just you hitting the button and it playing some loops. It's not that simple. I've been working with working with Output for a couple weeks now. Shout out to all the people that Output, all my people over there. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up to y'all, man? And so I used the modifier beforehand, but I really didn't. I use it as far as what it already has created for it, but I wasn't using it in depth like I am now, creating kits for it. And y'all just hold on, man. I got some kits coming, and when they release, I would definitely let y'all know. I know people been hitting me up about that. They coming. Whenever they come, I'm gonna let you know. Y'all will be the first ones to know. And make sure y'all follow my social media. Also, you can pretty much find me anywhere. Focus Music, FOCUZMUZIK. If you're on Facebook and Twitter, it's Focus Music Pro. It's just Pro at the end of it. Somebody already has Focus Music on both of those, so I just added the Pro. But anyway, excuse me. So what I wanted to show today that was really rude, and whatever. It's live. I don't know how to change it, but what I want to show y'all is the power that arcade has. Like, it has things in here. It kind of is on a level of, I think they have a thing called Looperator or whatever it's called, and it's on that kind of level, but it's a little bit different. Now I've used Looperator. I've tried it. It's different than what arcade does. And I'm gonna show you why. So here's the things you got to understand. Is one thing is that you can take any one of these kits and change. Wasteland 2046. What is up, my dude? What's going on, man? Thank you for joining the live, man. Thank you for joining the live, brother. But what I was saying is that, like, for one thing with arcade is that you can change it to any key. I don't know if people understand how powerful that is, that this algorithm that it uses can change it to any key. That right there is a game changer. That's not just playing loops. That means you're taking whatever thing is and you're actually creating. These loops that you're hearing are not, you won't find them anywhere else. They are not something grabbed from somewhere and redone or recreated on here. It's not like that. These are actual hand created loops that are in these, but this engine is where the craziness happened. That's where it is. So you can do it in any key, and like a lot of times what I like to do is use more than one like loop you can say at a time, which creates this. Sometimes you come up with this crazy thing. So like in this one, I got instead of hats, one of my favorites, because of the grooves that it gives sometimes. Now this one is round wound, round wand, and it's a instead of hats, and so you got this thing that it's doing right now. Now my favorite one here is. There it is, that one right there. Now you see it's got this groove. Right? And so when you hear that, you can do that. You can do that very much so. Or you can come in and you can switch it up. Now, or you can take two of them. As you can see, it's all these different ways you can take this and do all these different things. You can do 3. And so now you've taken this and made it your own. You're not just playing loops at this point, because once you start playing around with it, then you come up with these different ideas, right? So let's say if let's go somewhere. Let's go to these are the new ones. Just click on some. I don't know what's in there yet. So let's say like this one. So I can come in here and I can see what it's doing. Right? So what I'm looking at are these markers. These markers are going to tell me like where this is going to hit at. So you got 2, 6, 6, 8, 8, 7, 5, 1. And so these are all playing forward 1/8 and 1/16 time, but this 1 on the end is reversed in 1/4 time. So what it does is it's bringing it all the way back. Right? So let's say you want this to be 8 and I'm gonna have it reverse. So now it's so I'm gonna take this one, I'm gonna make it 6. So now you got a whole nother vibe from you see what I'm saying? So if I'm let's see, where am I at here? Okay. Let's do a I was actually using that one to I'm creating something. But let's say if and by the way, y'all, I got a man, shout out to Sweetwater for sending out this. I have a complete A49. Then they got it to me quick, man. It was real quick. So I love Sweetwater. Shout out to Sweetwater. And I know if my guy Josie come across this video, man, shout out to you, dog, for just making sure, man, I have everything that I need. Man, they are just so personable. I love it. So Josie, if you come across this video, you see it, man. Shout out to you at Sweetwater, man, and all y'all do. But I got and I'm gonna do a video on this A49 complete control because I love it. I love it, and Native Instrument did their thing on this one. But what I want to do is I'm just gonna add this to that. All right, so now I have that done, and I'm gonna just go. I just got it going all the way across. I didn't do anything too much with it, and so I can come back once I do that. Now, if I want to kind of play around with the not the modifiers, but the the macros. If I want to play around with the macros, I can. So. Now, usually if I'm doing that, I'm going to do this by itself. Add a little color to it. Now, what I want to do is I want to add that little side chain effect to the tail end of this. right? And so now it plays that. And I'm gonna add that. I like that too. So let's do that. Right? So I've taken this. That's what it was, but now I'm doing this with it. And so now you've taken this whole thing, you've created something completely different than what it is, and you've created this thing that you would have never thought of. You wouldn't have thought of it just trying to think of something. But this sparks interest, right? So when it sparks interest, I'm gonna have to update my computer here soon, man. This thing here is super slow. Well, it's becoming really, really slow. Let me tell y'all, man, I just got complete. It was so much stuff in this thing, man. It was overwhelming. But but anyway, here we go. Right? So now you got a vibe. You got a whole vibe from that. Now, another thing I like to do, I don't know, let's see. If this is going, I don't know if this is one that I can probably use, but I don't want to use that. Let's say synth. So all I want to say to everybody mostly out of this video is what I'm saying is this. This is not just playing some loops. You can do that. You can do that. But what I'm saying is for the creative in you, you're probably gonna come up with something else. So you got, and like I'll go through here and just hit a bunch of them together and see what kind of sound I come up with. And so I would probably just do that right there. It's a little bit. Just give it some kind of little whatever. And take that. And this is just how I play with it, man. This is like, man, this is not, I hear that all the time where it's just like, oh, there's just a bunch of loops. No, man, this is not the same. This is not dragging a loop into your session and playing with it from there. This is something completely different. This is like an instrument that you use just like anything else. And so you can take that and do anything you want to do with it. Now I'm going to let's see here. Now this is something that I'm gonna be showing in the in my video coming up with the complete control, just because of all the stuff that it do, man. Oh my God. So I can control everything from here if I want to. So what I'm gonna do is you know what, I'm gonna do it like this just for the sake of time, because I already know where I want to go. I want to go to battery, and I'm gonna go to drums, And so what I'm gonna do, kits, and I'm just gonna go down from there, and it'll play for you. It's craziness, bro. That's crazy. Give you an idea of like what the sounds is. That's ridiculous. All right, so I'm gonna go back one, and then I'm gonna go to hip hop. It's crazy. Woo! We'll just go with this for the sake of it. Please understand on application to rescan. Oh, I hadn't rescanned it yet. Whatever. I tell you what, then let's do this. I forgot I hadn't rescanned everything in yet. I did it on my MacBook, not this one, but it's all good because we're just gonna pull it up over here. It's all good. We ain't gonna worry about it. We're gonna move on. Let's see here. Dang, did I rescan it here either? Nope, I have not. I thought I did, y'all, but I didn't. I think what happened is I rescanned some and then rescan all of them. Let's see if it'll let me override this. What we're gonna do is, while it's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and just make something from here. That ain't no big deal. Ain't no big deal at all. Let's go to some hip hop. We can. So I'm just gonna cut through. It's crazy. I like that one right there. We'll do that right there. It's just something like. Look at that. That even worked out. Hold on. Let's see what it sounds like. Let's see what the. That's crazy. So what I'm gonna do? I'm just bounce that. This is just a drum pad. I ain't trying to do nothing serious with it. I just want to show all that it do. So let's see here. That's crazy. I always like using this and going to that drum bus. And so you have a vibe from that. And I can add to that, but I just wanted to show that like this, man, this right here just opens all of your creative flow up, man. That's what it's made to do. And you can use it however you want to use it. So I just wanted to create this video and I wanted to come on live to just kind of show, because I've got the comments. I've got a lot of comments on it. And there is so many different things you could do with this, man. Like even if I wanted to come in here and maybe there's a sound, I want to flip some kind of sound. I can come in, let's just pick anything, man. It don't really matter. I can take this and maybe I don't like what the modifier is doing. Maybe I want that to do something else. I can also come here, just go in here and edit it. I just edit it. I can take the volume up here. I can even skip it. I can do that. I can take this thing and do whatever I want with it. That's the part of it that makes it so powerful for creatives, is that you can take that and do all these different things with it. And so that's the part that I wanted to talk about in this video and show how you can do that. It can go as deep as you want it to go. If you want to take these, you can randomize these if you want to, and it don't have to be there. It can be anywhere, right? So let's say if I'm playing this, if I want to go in here, I'm editing. As you can see, it's just this. Well, let's say if I wanted to bring this, leave it there, and bring, I'm doing it. Bring this here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and snap to the grid. And I'm gonna snap it there. So in this loop, I have it starting in the middle. Now I can take this. Let's say if I wanted to do halfway, and I wanted it to start. I could do it wherever I want. So let's say if I know that I want from here to here, I know that's my bar count. I want to start here. I can start it anywhere. I can do, if I want this just to be it, I can do that. It's so, I can do whatever I want to do with this, man. I've gotten deeper into this, especially working for Output and creating these kits, man. Like I've had to get used to all of the things that it can do. And so it took me a little time to really understand what was going on. I've messed with the modifiers and I messed with it, but I ain't really know how deep it goes. But now knowing where it can go, I mean, you can even take this frequency here and drag this filter. You could do that. You can take the volume up. You can even go advanced. It'll tell you that this is a 4x4. This is the key that it's in. Not this key, so to say, but this is the key that it was originally made in, basically. And so if I change this, then it's going to change to the key, but this is just the original that it's made in. I can do a cutoff. I can even go to here. This is the mixer. So I can go into the mixer. I can change it here. I can go into the this is the macros. I can change how this functions here. I can change the name if I want to. I can do that. I can go in here and change the modulation. I can even go in here. If I want to change the distortion box, if I click on it, or I can create however I want this thing to do. Whatever I want it to do, I can do it. Whatever I want to do. So I can even pull. You can even pull some of your loops that you have saved from other stuff. Maybe you use Splice or Sounds or Loop Master or anything like that. You can drag in those loops and recreate them in here, and it'll tell you what key it is, and you can change the keys to it also. Man, you can do a lot with Arcade. Arcade is not just loops. It is not just loops. Yes, you can play the loops, and they are cleared, like they're cleared to go. But you can really get in here and be creative with this thing and create sounds. Maybe you've built a whole track. Maybe you can play, and you build a whole track, and you're looking for something that's gonna enhance what you already have. This is a great tool. There's people that they talk about the $10 a month. Yes, it's $10 a month, but man, I tell you, if you try the 30 days or whatever it is right now, just try it and see if it's worth the creativity that it opens. And on top of that, with it being $10 a month, they're always adding. They're always adding to this. Trust me, they're always adding. There's never a time that they're not adding something to this thing. So it is always evolution. That I've tried to use a word that I have no business trying to use. It's always growing beyond its means. It's all good. So, Wasteland 2046, if you are still here, man, shout out to you, man. I know this has I didn't have my usual crew on here tonight, or if they are, I just hadn't seen them. It was a spur of the moment, and I wanted to do this, but I like I said, I don't think my YouTube is going out like I wanted to, so I don't know. But somebody will get it or come across later on, which is cool. I just do it for the knowledge anyway, so it is what it is, man. I have created so many different tracks with this, and the thing is this: it's like, do you have that thing of, I don't want to use loops, or man, you just don't know, man. It could be a very, very creative tool, but I know a lot of times now, a lot of the producers are really quick to the point. They got to get it in and out of there, and I get it. But man, sometimes if you just have a chance to just sit back and just create something, it'll be really good to just create it and just have that fun creating. So it's what I do. This is like tonight. I have some things I got to do. Working on some film and TV stuff and trying to bring more music. But man, I love to just get in here and play around with the sounds that I have. And man, I have to say this, man. I've been using Native Instrument for a long time, man. But man, this complete I got complete 12 recently, man. It is so much stuff in there, man. It's almost overwhelming in a sense, but again, I like to play, so I like to get into a plug-in and really just have fun with it. That Massive X is is amazing. So between that and Substance, because Substance is like one of my favorite all-time bass plugins, sub plugins through Output. I love the way the modular. I'm a big fan of Output's modulators and macros and that kind of stuff. That it just takes everything to a whole nother level when you start playing around with that stuff. So I've liked them from the beginning because of that. I like being creative. I love making stuff that's just me. I like having fun making my own music. I don't put myself under pressure to make a certain kind of music. I just make music. I just make what feels good. But man, those macros and all that is dope. That is like right up my alley. Man, that Massive X though, just pure D sounds good. It just sounds good. Like I haven't really dove in it yet. It took me almost a day to download Complete 12, so I hadn't really had a chance to just really enjoy. And I've had work to do outside of that, so I hadn't had a chance to just sit down and enjoy it and see what it does yet. But the sounds that I come across is amazing. And there's another one for all my film and TV people, man. Oh my gosh, man, you have to get what is the name of that thing, man? I just got it from Native Instrument also, but I'm gonna have to pull his name up. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna show it to you, man. This thing right here. Oh my gosh, brother. What is it, man? I cannot think of the name of it. I'm so bad with names. Stray Light. This thing right here is a beast. Oh. This thing here. Oh man, dude, like for this was like right up my alley for the stuff that I do. Like I say, film, TV stuff, that was right up my alley, man. That right there has changed my whole outlook. And the thing that's fun about it is the thing that's fun about for me making film and TV music is that I technically don't know music theory. I know it, but I don't know it. So everything that I do is just based on being having fun. That's really the whole thing. So I create these things that sound so crazy, but man, I come across that straight light and and they have this drum deal, action strikes. Ugh, just craziness, man. Just craziness. So I know that was way off course of what I was talking about, but that's why I like doing the live streams, so I can do that. I can do that. Usually I have more people on with me, but tonight is just one of those nights. It's Monday, and I know everybody's working and the whole nine, but it's all good. So couple things, man. Make sure y'all go check out my girl Asterisk Music, man. She does these experimental Sundays, and I love listening to her on those experimental Sundays. There's this little cat that she has, and that cat is so funny to me. I don't know why that cat with that microphone makes me laugh, but it does. So check her out on Sundays, man. I think she drop. I want to say she's dropping something like every Sunday. She's been a big support to this channel, and I just want to do something for her, and I'm gonna do something. I just don't know what yet, but for right now, y'all go check her out. She just released the album. I cannot think of the name of the album right now. It's Asterisk Music. It has some instrumentals and it have some rappers on there too. It's a really good project. I love it. I listen to it all the time, man. If you want me to listen to your music, man, just like throw it on Spotify and tell me what it is. Now I listen to music all day. So I'm just checking out music all day and I listen to all kinds, so I'm not biased to like hip hop or anything like that. So if you have anything, let me know about it. And I've been watching people on my comments, man. There's been people in the comments that really are fans of the channel, and we communicate. So I love that also. So I have nothing else, man. I hope y'all are having a good week, and I hope happy Thanksgiving to everyone that's out there. Be thankful. I can't stress it enough. Please be thankful. There's so many people that can, man, life has dealt them blows. And so if you can see this YouTube channel, be thankful. Because there's people that don't have internet. There's people that don't have TVs. There's people that don't have cell phones. And they don't have anything. They don't know anything about YouTube. Be thankful. Please. All right? So happy Thanksgiving. Eat all you can for that day only. And shout out to all the people that's off this week. If you work 9 to 5, then it is such a blessing to be off. So enjoy your time off. Enjoy your week, man. And we'll see you on the next trip. Peace.